So that's got things underway. Pulisic. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Gabia gets across to intercept that. Neymar goes steaming forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beat. Can he finish?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Ødegaard! Oh, that's just stunning!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Stood up well to him there. And that could set him on his way. Fofana. Moved on forwards. Milan are looking to break at pace. Works it forward. Reinders. And he's intervened well there. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Chiellini. Quarter of an hour played. Now Ødegaard. Ryerson. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be... Heads it! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Ødegaard. And now the breakaway. Ødegaard carries the ball down the right. Cruyff. And it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pinches it off him. He's found a way through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And the shot! That's going to go a long way. And here's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goes down, but nothing given. Abraham. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Ryerson. Hernandez. Joao Felix. Szoboszlai. And it's Neymar. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He has found a way through. Neymar's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is lovely. Reinders. Pulisic. He could be in here. Abraham. Real chance here. He gets big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Marquinhos. Ryerson. And it's Messi. That is good strength. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a throw-in. Iniesta. Hernandez gets it away. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Iniesta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pulisic. Reinders. Reinders cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Iniesta! That was mighty close. Hernandez. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Pavlovic. And the keeper's given it away. Face to face. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! An act of charity gratefully received.
segnato al 58esimo minuto, numero 11.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's away. Looks for the finish. Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. That looks a good ball. And that should get the job done. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Cleared away.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Fired deep towards the back post. And it's gone back to the keeper.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
No, that's been intercepted. Pavlovic. Now he's off and running. Pulisic. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a goal kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 79. Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Threads one in. Now it's Pulisic. Well, played right into his path. And the flag has stayed down. Chance here to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fofana. Abraham.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Alaba. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Numero 9.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Numero 90.
changes then in quick succession.
Lasciano il campo per
Manchester
il numero
United
21,
are at the
il
peak
numero
of
9.
their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Messi. Reinders. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Reinders. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Rafael Leao. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Scholes, given the lift of his goal. Rafael Leao. And that has put paid to that. It's Rashford! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Al 90° minuto, numero 21.
Manchester United are having a
Il
ball
quarto
here.
uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Gol per il Manchester United. Numero 20. Messi!
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Reinders. He's had it taken off him. Shifted upfield. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. And he's straight offside. Gabia. And that will be the